Okay, so I've noticed something besides the mask. I've been a little ill lately, and I don't have a face for video like I think I do, so I obviously have a face for radio. Anyways, I have noticed today that we've had a major snowstorm come through our area here in Richmond, Virginia, Central Virginia, and over here on the East Coast. And it's been apparent that, there's been a bit of snow on the ground. And we've got about an average of 3 inches here. Roads are they're kind of messy. It's a light, puffy, fluffy snow, whatever they want to call it, dry snow, and it really hasn't been all that bad, not in my opinion. Got out to see a little bit myself. Got about the same thing here in the valley. Just a little bit of snow and a little bit of action. I've been listening all day to a lot of services, and I haven't heard a whole lot from the amateur radio community. I've heard other net control operators, they talk a little bit, ragchew like they always do. It's been kind of a cabin fever day, like in an earlier video. And, where have they been since about 10 o'clock this morning when the snow started? And we started tracking snow inches then. Traffic conditions, road conditions. Where were they? We had a net at 7 o'clock tonight. It was not a normal ragchew net. And trust me, it's been downgraded from an Aries net to a ragchew net, according to the net control operator. I called that months ago. They had a SKYWARN net at 7 o'clock. That came in. I don't know if anybody was confused with the fact that it was supposed to be SKYWARN, tracking snow and road conditions, other than the fact that they said so. So I'm sure there was a good handful of people around to at least participate in the usual Wednesday night rats net on their UHF machine. But instead, we had a SKYWARN net. Aries stood down for SKYWARN. I've never seen that before. I've never seen them drop the name Aries for ragchew on a net. And again, all day long, where was everybody? I've had lots of video today and a few hours of footage of just nothing but ragchew. The regular nets today, like the boredom breaker net was on. Maybe here and there a discussion of what kind of snowfall, and GMRS was active. They were talking about the snowfall south of here. No SKYWARN net till 7 o'clock tonight. 7 o'clock. That was almost 12 hours later. Give or take a few. But either way, weren't they invited by VDOT? The EOC's been open for at least a day, maybe 3 days, if I track the news right. Weren't they invited to show up and participate? Help track the snow and road conditions? Was it just the city and the state, the county? Why weren't they invited? I know FEMA's on its way out, and a lot of other the alphabet, organizations, they're being fired and shut down. Where are the people that that normally do these things? It's astounding. I don't understand. We practice for this multiple times a week, month to month, and they're not being utilized. As far as I know of, I've seen no mention of amateur radio, the amateur radio emergency service, or even SKYWARN at the EOC in the news. Not a word. The governor just got off the TV with his little speech. Very short, 1 or 2 questions. No amateur radio. What is going on? What should be going on is the real question. Is it really just a bunch of ragchew nets locally? Twice, 3, 4 times a week I can think of, maybe. And there's a couple of HF nets. What are they doing? I can't hear them. What do they talk about? Is it all just ragchew? Are we really providing a service anymore is the bottom line. I don't see it. I don't hear it. Amateur radio is no longer a service. I've been to Red Cross events, and this was 10, 15 years ago. They'd show up with cell phones. Oh, we don't need amateur radio anymore. We've got cell phones. We don't need you. You can stand down. We were still there, bagging garbage, consuming whatever lunches they bring in, watching the football game. That's really what it was. They would stand on the shoulder with everybody else, passing out water bottles and cups and cleaning up the runner's mess and banana peels and spilling ice everywhere. There goes runner whatever. I didn't catch the number or the color. I can't tell these days if it's male or female, so I don't even know why we're here. Oh, here's your cup of water and your banana. Don't forget that. Don't worry about it. I'll pick it up. I got it. That's what we're here for. Here to watch the runners and the walkers go by and track them. No tracking. Sorry, it's no longer that. Eh, I don't know. Why do we even volunteer anymore? Why don't we practice? I'm not surprised at all. It's just ragchews all the time, and that's it. And that's what people see. We just talk to each other. We don't actually do anything that I can tell. Yeah, you got a couple inches of snow. The roads are crappy. Thanks for staying home. Talk to you next week. Not at all surprised. And may never ever get invited anywhere again. Yeah, it's all for show, I guess. This is what we can do, or is it? I don't know. Leave a comment down there in the comment section below. I guess somebody tell me please what's going on, if anything is going on. What are we gonna do? We're just gonna sit here and talk on the radio. Just regular stuff. Nothing important, I guess. How'd your day go? I stayed inside all day, so I listened to the radio. Whatever. Yeah. We're going to try and catch the next couple nets. Maybe one or two tonight, one in the morning. Ragchew nets, to be sure. So I'm sure you can't wait to see what I'm going to have next. I don't blame you. I don't blame you if you never come back. William, K4ARX. American Radio X-Ray. Yeah.